Ayan, kumusta? Kumusta mga pinsan? Sige. Ayan. Kailangan ko ng co-host. Sige. Parang to monitor lang yung mga hindi na-commute. Who can be my co-host?
Okay.
Sige, salamat. Ayan.
You should tell her that.
Okay, sige. Say, Marie Mahara is. Sige, you are my co-host. Sige. Ayan. Okay, announcement lang. I nag-send out ako ng email last night. I think was it last night? Last night. So, nandoon ang link if you want to sign up para magkaroon ng speaking partner. Sige, so if you want to meet new friends para mag-practice ng Tagalog, mag-sign up po kayo doon. Sige? Ayan. Ngayon ay mag-share na ako ng screen ko. Sige. Ayan. Ayan, ang Jeepney School ay supported by World Remit. If you want to send money sa Pilipinas, use World Remit to support Jeepney School and use the code Jeepney School. Sige, maraming salamat. Ngayon, ang lesson natin sa araw na ito ay mga araw sa linggo with mug verbs sa Tagalog, pero we will focus on future tense. Sige, I'm hearing something. Make sure po na kayo ay nakamute, everyone. I'm hearing something. Wait a sec. Wait lang, wait lang. There you go. Found you. Sige. Ayan. If you didn't get the email, check your spam, your junk mail, kasi usually it's there. Um, After checking that and you still didn't get it, then just email me directly or DM me sa Instagram. Sige. Ayan, sige. Ang lesson natin ay mag-focus tayo sa mug verbs at sa future tense. Sige, pero bago yan, before that, mag-practice tayo, okay? Ito, I will put you sa breakout room, okay? Take a picture of this. Picturean ang dialogue na ito, okay? Para meron kayong copy. You can join the breakout room. You don't have to if you don't want to. Um, pero I want everyone to get a turn para mag-practice. Sige? Ayan. E- Okay. Sige. Ayan. We have friends na just joining. Okay. Sige. Ayan. If kayo ay not joining the breakout room, we can practice here. Sige. Who wants to be the customer? Sino ang gustong maging customer? Raise your hand po. Customer and vendor. We need a vendor. Sino ang pwedeng vendor? Sige, si Nico. Francis, ikaw ang customer or buyer, si Nico ang vendor. Okay?
Hi kuya, pabili po.
Sige, anong gusto mo?
Magkano po itong pinya?
₱5.
Sige po. Pabili po ng um, dalanda.
Ilan ang gusto mo?
Um, Dalawan po.
Sige.
Bayad ko po, um, bayad ko po.
Sukli mo po.
Salamat po.
Salamat din. Balik ka next time.
Magaling. Salamat. Sige, sino ang wants to try? Sino? Raise po ang hand ninyo. Sige. Now, how about mag-switch role si Nico at si Francis? Sige? Okay lang? Sige.
Ay ate, pabili po.
Sige, anong gusto mo?
Magkano po itong saging?
Um, Libre po.
Sige po. Pabili po ng saging.
Ilang ang gusto mo?
Isa lang po.
Sige.
Bayad ko po.
Sukli mo po.
Salamat po.
Salamat din. Balik ka next time.
Salamat din.
Magaling. Salamat. Sige, ayan, i-close ko na ang mga breakout room. Hintayin natin ang iba. Sige, make sure na nakamute kayo. Thank you. If you didn't get the email, message me, DM me. Sige, pero check your junk mail first, your spam. Do that first. Sige. Ayan. Sige, wait natin. Make sure nakamute po kayo. Sige. Ayan. Sige, kumusta ang breakout room? Kumusta? Mabuti? Nakapag-practice ba kayo?
Recording in progress.
Sige, nakapag-practice kayo? Mabuti. Sige. Salamat. Sige, nandito na ba? Everyone's here? In 8 seconds. Nandito na lahat. Gusto ko lang kayo na i-encourage na mag-practice. Always do role play. Sige. With a family member, a friend.
Oops.
Sige. Para makapag-practice kayo. Sige. Mute, 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 mute po tayo. Mute. Sige. Ayan, magaling. Sige. Sige, ayan. Ngayon, let's do days of the week sa Tagalog. Sige? So, para sa Monday, we say lunes. Let's say lunes 3 times. Lunes, lunes, lunes. Very good. Now, I have a simple sentence here with a verb. Sige, the root word is laba. Laba ay to do laundry. Okay? Now, this is a mag verb. And the rule to turn this verb into a future tense verb, we repeat the first syllable of the root word. So the first syllable of the root word is la. We repeat that. That process is called reduplication. And we add mag because this verb belongs to the mag verb. And then we have ako and then sa lunes. Okay? Now let's read the sentence together. Maglalaba ako sa lunes. Very good. I will do laundry on Monday. Maglalaba ako sa lunes. Now, I have a series of questions here. If you want to participate, raise your hand so that mabilis, it's fast. I'm just calling everyone. Sige? Okay. Now, ang tanong ko, my question, oopsie, actually, sige, my question here, ano ang gagawin mo sa lunes? What will you do on Monday? Just read,
Magtutulog ako.
please mute
Sa-
po. Okay? Now, gusto ko na you just read the sentence. Okay? Ano ang gagawin mo sa lunes, Eric Jones?
Maglalaba ako sa Lunes.
Magaling. Ano ang gagawin mo sa lunes, Robin Relosa?
Maglalaba ako sa Lunes.
Ano ang gagawin mo sa lunes, Christine Basera?
Maglalaba ako sa Lunes.
Magaling. Sige. Now, there's something that I want to explain to you here. So, Ate Cherry, I thought you said sa only marks the location. Okay? Sa plays a lot of roles in Tagalog. It marks the location, it marks the receiver. But sa also takes place, or we use sa for in, on, at, by, from. Um, in Tagalog, that's all sa. But in English, there's so many of them, right? So, a good picture here na I want to show you ay this one. Sige? So sa English, there's to, in, at, for, of, with, whom, from, by, next, into, toward, upon, through, by, means of, unto. And then in Spanish, we have that set of words too, and in Japanese. But in Tagalog, it's all sa. Okay? So if you hear your family members, your friend who's Filipino, give them some grace if they make mistakes sa sa prepositions nila with like they're interchanging, they're not using their in, on, at, by correctly. That's because their brain has to work harder to think what is sa in this context. Okay, what is sa in this preposition? So, yeah, it's easier for those who are learning Tagalog to understand, oh, it's sa. But for Filipinos, it's harder for them to translate it in English. Sige? So here in this sentence, you can even add another sa here and mark the location. Sige, maglalaba ako sa Lunes sa bahay, house. Okay? So here we have two sa for on and sa for in or at. Okay? You can add as many sa as you want in a sentence as long as they are playing a role there and as long as it's grammatical. Sige? Next, martes. Let's say martes 3 times. Martes, martes, martes. Martes, Tuesday, okay? So the word martes is different from the word marites. Okay, I don't know if you've heard that word marites. So in the Philippines, there's this inside joke that like marites is the CCTV camera of the neighborhood because they're this, women, they just hang out outside and just like talk about people's lives. They know who got pregnant, who dropped out of school, who everything. They know everything. Sige, so it came from the word Mars. What is the latest? Marites. That's the origin of the word marites. And that's different from martes. Martes, Tuesday. Marites, name of a person. Sige. So now the sentence I have here is aral, to study. Future tense, mag-aaral, will study. Sige. Let's read the sentence together. Mag-aaral ako sa Martes. Mag-aaral ako sa Martes. You can add another sa here if you want to say where you will be studying. You can say mag-aaral ako sa Martes sa library or sa study room or sa bahay or sa kwarto. Okay? Sige. Next. Ayan, may question ako. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Martes? Liz Estrada, anong gagawin mo sa Martes?
Mag-aaral ako sa Martes.
Magaling. Paige, anong gagawin mo sa Martes?
Mag-aaral ako sa Martes
Magaling.
sa office.
Oh, magaling. Sa office. Good job. Ate Marian, ano ang gagawin mo sa Martes?
Mag-aaral ako sa Martes sa kwarto ko.
Magaling. Sige. Angelica Riaso, ano ang gagawin mo sa Martes?
Mag-aaral ako sa Martes sa Starbucks.
Magaling. Salamat. Sige. Next word ay miércoles. Miércoles, Wednesday. Let's say miércoles 3 times. Miércoles, miércoles, miércoles. Very good. Miércoles. Now, the word I have here is luto, to cook. How do we turn it into a future tense? We repeat the first word called reduplication and add mag. Magluluto, will cook. Sige, magluluto ako sa Miyerkules. Okay, now let's read the sentence together. Magluluto ako sa Miyerkules. Very good. Magluluto ako sa Miyerkules. Okay, very good. Sorry, I was just checking if it's recording. Sige. Okay, now you can even add another sa here. Sa kusina, sa kitchen, sa bahay ni Lola, sa friend's house. Sige? Okay, question. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Miyerkules? Sige? Julie Subido, anong gagawin mo sa Miyerkules?
Magluluto ako sa Miyerkules sa bahay.
Magaling. Melissa Bills, ano ang gagawin mo sa Miyerkules?
Magluluto ako sa Miyerkules.
Magaling. Grace and Kenita, ano ang gagawin mo sa Miyerkules?
Magluluto ako sa Miyerkules sa event party.
Magaling. Sige. Daniel Velasco, ano ang gagawin mo sa Miyerkules?
Magluluto ako sa Miyerkules.
Magaling. Salamat. Sige, ang next word natin ay Huwebes. Huwebes, Thursday. Let's say Huwebes 3 times. Huwebes, Huwebes, Huwebes. Very good. Now, sometimes in casual conversations, they would just omit the first syllable. They just say Huwebes. And that still means Thursday. Huwebes or Huwebes, they both mean Thursday. Now, the word I have here is linis, to clean. Let's turn it into a future tense. Maglilinis, will clean. Maglilinis ako sa Huwebes. Maglilinis ako sa Huwebes. Very good. Sige. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Huwebes? Kathleen So, ano ang gagawin mo sa Huwebes?
Maglilinis ako sa Huwebes.
Magaling. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Huwebes, AJ Bayot?
Magpapasok ako sa Huwebes sa bahay ni Tito Donnie.
Magaling. Salamat. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Huwebes? Francis Salvador.
Maglilinis ako sa Huwebes sa bahay ko.
Magaling. Salamat. Sige. Next word ay Biyernes. Biyernes, Friday. Let's say Biyernes 3 times. Biyernes, 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 Friday. Sige. Now, our sentence here is trabajo. Work or to work. Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes. Ate Cherry, you said the first syllable. Repeat the first syllable, but the first syllable has an R. So shouldn't be magtratrabaho? Yes, you can say magtratrabaho or you can say magtatrabaho. Both are correct. I just use tatrabaho because it's a little harder for everyone to roll their R's. So just roll your R once na lang. Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes, sa construction site, sa restaurant, sa school. Sige. Now, let's read the sentence. Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes. Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes. I will work on Friday. Sige. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Biyernes? Sige, Vanessa Moon, ano ang gagawin mo sa Biyernes?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes.
Irene Jose, ano ang gagawin mo sa Biyernes?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes.
Magaling. Salamat, Ate Irene and Vanessa. Salamat. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Biyernes, Noelcy?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes.
Magaling. Ano ang gagawin mo sa Biyernes, Angela Jordan?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Biyernes.
Magaling. Sige. Now,
Salamat.
next word is Sabado. Sabado, Saturday. Let's say Sabado 3 times. Sabado, Sabado, Sabado. Very good. Sabado, Saturday. Now, the sentence I have here is magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado. I will travel on Saturday. Magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado. Okay? Now, here, I want to mention something. Sige. So, the root word for biyahe is biyahe. Okay, B-Y-A-H-E from the Spanish word viaje. Okay, now the word viaje has a consonant cluster. Consonant cluster is when two consonants are together in one syllable. So B and Y are together. Okay? Now, in the phonology of Tagalog, we do not have consonant cluster words. Sige? So usually the words with consonant clusters are loan words from Spanish. Now, what do local native speakers do with consonant clusters? They add another vowel. Okay, so here, B and Y, we add another I here to separate the clusters, to separate the consonants. And it becomes biyahe, not biyahe. Biyahe is okay and correct. Biyahe is how Filipinos turn the consonant clusters into CV, consonant and vowel syllables. Sige? So this process is called ephenthesis, I think, in linguistics. Another example here is for the word spaghetti. Okay, spaghetti has a consonant cluster, right? S and P. Now, I don't know if you've noticed it, but a lot of Filipinos would say, instead of spaghetti, they would say spaghetti, right? Because they add I at the beginning of the sentence. Spaghetti to separate the S and the P. Another example, my husband's name is Scott. My mom calls him Iskat because it's a little harder for her to pronounce Scott. So she says, Iskat, throw the trash, Iskat. So that's the reason why Filipinos sound this way. Sige? Now, the sentence I have here is magbibiyahe. Magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado. Okay, let's read that together. Magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado. You can say magbibiyahe or magbibiyahe. Okay? Sige? Okay, ano ang gagawin mo sa Sabado? Joni S., ano ang gagawin mo sa Sabado?
Magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado sa La Playa.
Magaling, salamat. Catherine Benedicto, ano ang gagawin mo sa Sabado?
Magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado sa Arizona.
Magaling. Sige. Liz Estrada, anong gagawin mo sa Sabado?
Magbibiyahe ako sa Sabado sa Hawaii.
Oh, can I come? Yeah. Sige. Salamat. Sige. Okay. Ngayon, next word is linggo, from the word domingo, Spanish word linggo, Sunday. Okay? The word here I have is pahinga. Actually, let's say linggo 3 times. Linggo, linggo, linggo. Very good. Magpapahinga ako sa linggo. I will rest on Sunday. I will take a break on Sunday. Sige? Magpapahinga ako sa linggo. You can even add another sa here, sa beach house, sa bahay, sa private island, sa Disneyland. But I think Disneyland is not really resting because you have to walk all day and book all your reservations. So that's not resting. Sige? Okay, now, ano ang gagawin mo sa linggo? Ano ang gagawin mo sa linggo? Nico Florido, anong gagawin mo sa linggo?
Magpapahinga ako sa linggo.
Magaling. Christina, anong gagawin mo sa linggo? Basera.
Magpapahinga ako sa linggo sa bahay.
Magaling. Chris Bautista, anong gagawin mo sa linggo?
Magpapahinga ako sa linggo.
Magaling. Rendell, anong gagawin mo sa linggo?
Magpapahinga ako sa linggo sa spa.
Magaling. Sige. So I also want to mention here na you can move sa. Okay? So you say, magpapahinga ako sa linggo sa bahay. House. You can say, magpapahinga ako sa bahay sa linggo. Okay, you can move them around. Sige, the more comfortable you are sa language, the easier it is for you to move things around as long as they have the correct marker. Sige? Okay. Now, I want you to write 1 or 2 sentences using the verb here, and then we have the actor here, ako. We have the marker sa, and choose any day. sa week. Okay? I will ask you when you're ready. Raise your hand and I will ask you the question, ano ang gagawin mo? And then I'll pick a day and then you will answer me using any of these words. Sige? Now, I will repeat what they mean. Maglalaba will wash clothes or do laundry. Pero, I just want to mention that laba can only apply for clothes, okay? You cannot say, I want to wash or maglalaba the dishes, okay? Or maglalaba the car. Hindi pwede. You can't do that. So, you can only use laba for your laundry, for your clothes, or for anything na curtains, fabric. Sige? Next, mag-aaral will study. Magluluto will clean. Maglilinis. Oh, sorry. Magluluto will cook. Sorry. Maglilinis will clean. Magtatrabaho will work. Magbabiyahe will travel. Magpapahinga will rest. Sige. If you're ready na to answer my question, you can even write your sentences sa chat if you want. Sige. If you're ready, raise your hand and ako will ask you questions. Sige. Sige, ready na? Okay. Liz Estrada, anong gagawin mo sa Lunes?
Magluluto ako sa Lunes.
Magaling. Marian, ano ang gagawin mo sa Martes?
Mag-aaral ako sa Martes.
Magaling. Robin Velosa, ano ang gagawin mo sa Miyerkules?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Miyerkules.
Magaling. Vanessa Moon, anong gagawin mo sa Webes?
Maglalaba ako sa Jueves.
Magaling. Brave Sabio, ano ang gagawin mo sa Biyernes?
Maglilinis ako sa Biyernes.
Magaling. Irene Jose, anong gagawin mo sa Sabado?
Magpapahinga ako sa Sabado.
Magaling. AJ Bayot, ano ang gagawin mo sa Linggo?
Sa Linggo, magluluto ako ang baboy
Ng baboy sa Linggo. Magaling.
sa fridge.
Sige. Caitlin Kabatian, ano ang gagawin mo sa Lunes?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Lunes.
Magaling. Ana Palacio? Palacios, ano ang gagawin mo sa Lunes?
Maglalaba ako sa Lunes.
Magaling. Julie Subido, anong gagawin mo sa Linggo?
Magbibiyahe ako sa Linggo.
Magaling. Angelica Riaso, anong gagawin mo sa Miyerkules?
Magtatrabaho ako sa Miyerkules.
Magaling. Melissa Bills, anong gagawin mo sa Biyernes?
Magluluto ako sa Biyernes sa kare-kare.
Magaling ng kare-kare. Sige. So there's one thing I want to mention since we're already talking about it and I'm already hearing all of you mention this. So Tagalog is a VSO language, okay? VSO language, that means naturally Filipinos will start their sentences with a verb followed by a subject, okay? Now in English, it's the other way around. English is a SVO language. Subject first and then the verb, like I walk. But in Tagalog, walk I. Sige, so it's the other way around. Now I want to I'll use the word VAOL, okay? Because it's easier. I think it's easier to identify an actor than a subject. VAOL. Okay? So here, my verb is maglalaba. Okay? And then the actor is ako. I'm the one doing the laundry. And then I'm adding nang to mark the non-focus object. Nang socks. And then location sa bahay. Okay? So here in this structure, we have the verb, an actor, an object. We marked it with nang, and then we have location sa bahay. And then you can add other adverb of time. Sa Lunes. Okay? So here we are stating I will wash my socks at home or in the house on Monday. Sige? Naintindihan? Sige? We'll talk about more of that next week. Sige? Sorry, I'm a little over time. Now, I want you to write one sentence using the same thing, pero this time, I don't want you to just use ako. Use ikaw, siya, tayo, kayo, sila, kami, si, and ang. Ito ang mga focus markers, okay? Example, maglalaba kami sa Miyerkules. We will wash or do laundry on Wednesday. Sige, you can use ikaw or ka. What's the difference between the two? Ka cannot stand alone. Ikaw can stand alone. What does it mean? So in English, if you ask the question, who do you want to pay the bills? You say you. Now, Tagalog, you would use ikaw. Ikaw. But you can never say ka, because that would make the sentence ungrammatical or incomplete. Sige? Also, another thing, ka needs to be attached to a verb, cannot stand on its own. Ikaw can stand on its own. Sige? So, maglalaba ka. Ka has to be attached to something. Sige? Okay, write one sentence, write it sa chat or ready to share it. You can also use bukas, but do not use sa if you're saying bukas tomorrow. Mamaya later. Mamaya later, bukas tomorrow. Do not add sa. Sa is only for days of the week. Sige, it's the same thing in English. You don't say, I will work out on Tuesday. I will work out on tomorrow. We don't say that, right? So Tagalog, it's the same thing. You do not say sa if you're replacing it with bukas or mamaya. Okay? Kung ready na to share your sentences, raise your hand. Po, sige. Ana Palacio.
Maglinis ako bukas.
Magaling. Catherine Benedicto.
Maglilinis ako ng banyo ko sa Huwebes.
Magaling. Brave Sabio.
Magtatakbo sila sa linggo.
Tatakbo sila sa linggo. Magaling. Sige, Nico. Florido.
Magbibiyahe kami bukas.
Magaling. Francis Salvador.
Magtatrabaho ang asawa ko sa Biyernes.
Magaling. Sige, Caitlin Kabatian.
Magbibiyahe kami sa Biyernes.
Magaling. El Maglalang.
Magpapahinga ako sa linggo.
Magaling. Melissa Bills.
I was just writing it. Magpapahinga tayo nag-beach sa Sabado.
Magpapahinga tayo sa Sabado. Sige. Sa beach sa Sabado. AJ Bayot.
Magpapahinga tayo mamaya.
Mamaya. Magaling. Vanessa Moon.
Maglinis ako bukas.
Magaling. Irene Jose.
Maglalaba tayo sa linggo.
Magaling. Chris Bautista.
Mag-aaral ako at si Daniel mamaya.
Magaling. Sige. Marian Daniel.
Magluluto si Joy sa Sabado.
Magaling. Salamat. My friends, how do we feel about that? Is that a lot to take in? Mabuti. Now, if you think na I'm talking way too fast, then this is recorded. I will upload it sa Google Sheet. You can always replay or watch it again. Sige, at your own pace. But I want to mention though that Jeepney School is supported by World Remit, and use World Remit to support Jeepney School using the code Jeepney School. Sige, that's all. Maraming salamat, my friends. Write many sentences as you can using these verbs. Okay, and then we'll talk about it next time. Sige, maraming salamat po.
Salamat, Ate Cherry.
Salamat po,
Ingat
Cherry.
kayo. Ingat.
Ingat ka.
Salamat.
Salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Salamat. Pahinging pansit.
Ate Cherry,
Sige.
I have a question
Mhm.
about the you sent out the form with the asking if someone wants a speaking partner. When will those announcements for that come out?
I sent it out sa email. I sent out an email.
Or like when will we be paired up
Oh,
or grouped up? Things
sige.
like that.
I'm just waiting for everyone to sign up first. So I'm just looking at the status of the
Opo.
email, and it looks like there are still like 40% people na they haven't opened their emails yet. So once it reached like 90%, then it means like everyone already read it, everyone is aware. Then I will close it and then start pairing people. Sige?
Okay, thank you. Salamat po.
Walang problema. Sige? Maraming
Thank you.
salamat.
Ate Cherry,
Hmm?
I have a question for you about a picture you used a few weeks ago.
Sige.
You have a picture of my cousin's wife who passed away a few years ago. Were you just using stock photos?
It's on Google.
This one, can you see it?
Yes.
This one.
Yes, so Google Sheet, so on Google Slides, there's an option there to like add a picture. So, and it gives you an option to upload a picture or find it from the internet. And I just clicked it and looked for it from the internet because I always had troubles with, pictures online
Copyrights.
with copyrights and stuff. So I thought like maybe if it's coming from Google Slide, then I'm sure that
Yes. Well, it's probably like a stock photo, but
Yeah.
she used to be a model in the Philippines, and she was married to my cousin who's lives in Toronto, and she died in a terrible car crash when they were married for only a few years. And so I saw it and I said, there's no way. I sent the screenshot to my family and I said, is this Shy? Her name is Shy. And they said, yes, but she used to model. So I wasn't sure if it was someone you knew or if it was just like a stock photo.
Oh my goodness. Is it okay for the
Oh, yeah.
family for me to use that?
Oh, yeah. Yes. It was, I think we're the only ones that saw
Okay.
it. It's my cousin's former wife. So
She is gorgeous. That's why I
Isn't
picked that
she?
picture.
Yeah, she is the one. Again, this one right here.
Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Oh man,
Yeah.
so sad.
And thank you for everything. I'm having so much fun. Salamat.
I'm glad that you're having fun. Salamat.
Bye.
Ingat. I think questions? Anything else? Okay, we're good. Sige, salamat.